Hi guys, so welcome back to this video. Today I'll be recording a video on goal programming in DMAOT. Um, so what I've done is I've just taken the sum that Mehmet covered in class, and I'll share my screen. And firstly, I'll read through the problem that was given. Right. So this is the problem. Okay, the problem says that Leo Burnett Agency is trying to determine the TV advertising schedule of a client. It has three goals um, concerning whom it wants the ads to be seen. The first goal is 65 million high-income men, 72 million high-income women, and 70 million low-income people. So these are my three category of clients: HIM, HIW, and LIP. I need at least 65 million HIM, 72 million HIW, and 70 million LIP. Now, it can purchase different types of ads: live sports, game shows, news shows, drama, soap operas. At most, this is my total budget, 7 lakh. Total can be spent on the ad. The advertising cost and potential audience of 1 minute of ad is given below. So here table, you can see so every time the ad runs, there is 7 HIM, 4 HIW, and 8 LIP that watch this ad. The cost of ad is given over here. We have to basically figure out the number of each ad that we want to run given the total constraint budget and the total goal of meeting 65, 72, and 70 million. It also says that the client requires at least two ads to be placed on sports shows, on news shows, and on drama. So sports shows, news shows, and drama, there should be at least two ads. And it requires that no more than 10 ads can be placed on a single show. So in each show, there cannot be more than 10 ads. Now, Leonard wants to find out the advertising plan to meet the client's goal. Okay. First question is assuming that it's equally important. Second question is that the it's listed in descending order of importance. Okay. So first, what we will do is I'll go through this question, assuming so I'll increase the budget so that first I'll show you how to do the basic in solver, assuming that we have enough budget, and you'll see that the goal will be met because we have budget. Now, goal programming comes in when you don't have sufficient budget to meet your goals. So there's a priority level or anything like that. Um, so let's start. Let's get started with this. So in Excel, what I've done is I've created the basic plan. So this is the table that was given in the question. Soap operas, HIM, HIW, LIP. These are the sports shows and the cost. Now, advertising plan is also given. So here it will be numerical figures. Budget constraint, it was 7 lakhs, but I have kept it 9 lakhs so that we have enough budget. Okay. Um, and we have to find out, we have to meet these goals: 65, 72, and 70. So this is the first level where you just, there's no goal programming in this case. So just go to solver and we'll, okay, right. So in solver, what I'll do is I'll reset all. Okay. Now what I'm doing is set objective. So set objective is what do I need to maximize. So set objective would be to minimize the budget constraint. So set objectives C10, minimize. So I'm minimizing the cost by changing which variables. So I'm changing these variables. Okay. Got it. So give me a second. I just what I have to do is so what is my cost function? I've removed the formula. So the cost function is equal to uh, let's say advertising plan, whatever the values are here. It's a sum product of the cost. So sum product of the cost, comma, advertising plan. Close brackets. So now it's 0. If you put any values over here, let's say 2, 3, you'll see that the formula is working. For HIM, what I do have to do is again sum product HIM column. So this is per exposure, and this is the exposure. HIW column is again sum product. This column, comma, advertising plan. Again, this one is some product L LIP, comma, advertising plan. So now my formulas are ready. Now I'll go back to solver. Okay. So I'm trying to minimize the budget over utilized over here. This is a little different version of the question, but I think this will help you understand. So set objective C10, minimize this. So this budget constant minimize by changing which variables, this H2 to H7. Now my constraints that were given in the question are add. So what is the constraint? These should be equal to, or because it's a goal, so it should be greater than equal to constraint is this. Okay, so at least these should be met. Okay, so I'll add this first constraint. Second constraint should be that these values, advertising value, should be an integer. So click on int add. Okay, this is integer because you can't run a half ad or a quarter ad, so it's a integer value. Next, what I need to do is I have to make sure that it in the question it mentions that at least 2 ads in sports, news, and drama. So cell reference, let's go back here. Cell reference sports H2 less than equal to 2. So this should be at least 2 ads. So H2 greater than 2. Okay. Add sports news drama. News again here greater than equal to 2 add, and drama is H6 greater than equal to 2 add. So that is another constraint that I've done. Another constraint was that uh, also requires no more than 10 ads to be placed on a single type of show. So what I'll do over here is I'll select everything and say less than equal to 10. Okay, I click on OK. So these are my constraints that I have written for this. Okay, there's nothing else over here. So I'll click on simplex LP, and hopefully when I solve it, see, uh, so not because my budget was over 7 lakhs. Click on keep answers. Okay. So see, because my budget was over 7 lakhs, it was able to meet it. So it's 65, 72, 70, and this was the advertising plan. Correct. Now what I can do is go to the next question, which is goal programming. Okay. Um, so in goal programming, what happens is that your budget is constrained. So you are not able to meet uh, your goal, so you have to prioritize which one to meet. So that's why what happens over here is there is a amount under deviation and over deviation. Okay, so I'll delete this, and we'll take this up in the next part of the video, so that people who know the basics can directly jump into that. Okay.